Alright, hello people. This is the Indigo Messiah, um, better known as, other known as Chappelle. You can also call me Chappelle. Um, so this is about, I seen the concept that was thrown out there about why Indigos look down on other Indigos. Um, and this because this was brought to my attention. So I feel, so I'll give an answer. If asked, I give an answer. And the answer is because they are not indigos. Any indigo who looks down on, or sorry, any person who looks down on another person, there's no way in the cosmos that person is an indigo. Indigo is not about doing that. Yes, we do have the blue colors, which means we can be rather harsh. We can say some things to people that are pretty harsh, but that's only to help them. And I've done many of these things, and it's pretty whack that we gotta hurt over it. They hurt too, but we get hurt over having to do the stuff. Now, so there is no anyone who looks down on other people or indigos is because they're not indigos at all. Um, there's a lot of false indigos out there, man. Like I said in one of my posts, I had to block somebody because they were talking about this N-word thing, and I'm a what you call some will call me black man, some call me Afro American. I'd rather just be a human, man. But we got these labels running around. And I was just saying, man, that's kind of deep for your friend to say this, and so he came back and said that it's not a big deal, you got to get over it, and this and that, and he threw up this N-word in capital letters and stuff. Um, I don't. It's not. That's not my realm. It was once, maybe wow, like 20 years ago. That was my realm, but it's not my realm no more. But the whole simple fact how he came about it, saying it's not a big deal without knowing any history of it, and like I said, this kid was only invited to the Indigo site. The kid did not search for Indigo, so to me, that child's not, or that kid is not an Indigo. No, I'm not no final judgment or anything. I'm just giving you my opinion. We as indigos are here to heal and help things, not put down. And yeah, I run into there's a lot of people who claim to, there's a light worker and there's people who claim to be light workers. Um, I did telemarketing 13 years, and there was a lot of these like false light workers, false Reiki or Reiki people, false psychics, everything, man. And when I say false, it means they a lot of times I believe it's because they take money for it. I don't believe anyone should be paid for being psychic, because we all are, especially as indigos, man. I can't see a indigo or person asking for money from another indigo to tell them their future and stuff like that, man. But there's a lot of these false light workers, and they get their strength by putting down other people. So the people you're talking about who, why do indigos put down other or think they're better than other indigos? These are like false light workers. So just so you know, Indigo Messiah is not saying that light workers are fake. Come on, man. I'm a light worker, but I don't call myself a light worker. I'm a light worker by when I meet people, like when I go to parties and stuff, I put out light so that people will come to me. I'm a disciple of the Christ. Not like Jesus and all these names that people make up and stuff. Remember, there's no J in the Hebrew language, but not. I'm a disciple of the Christ, which means the one who did all that cool stuff back in the day. Someone did it, and someone spoke all the words of all that red text that's in the King James Bible. I'm a disciple of that person, and that person told me, to put out light, and then the right people will come. So that's what I do, especially at parties. I'm never around society, really. I'm around nature. Let me show you something. Where I get my energy from. Of course, an indigo child has to get his energies from an indigo garden. So this is our indigo garden. But look at all these butterflies, man. You know, look at that. Whoa. And in most instances, these guys let you pick them up and stuff. But Indigo Garden. One day I'm gonna share all of my garden with you. But this is the Indigo Messiah's garden. And this is where all my knowledge comes from, man. You know, books are just confirmation. Books are just holographical computer chips. So that's why I hate reading them, because I like to learn by life itself. So, but yeah. Anyways, this is where my stuff comes from. So, oh yeah, and there's only two human emotions, man, and that's love and fear. The butterfly is the best proof or frequency. It's the frequency of love, because when they fly in the frequency of love. It's all happy. But if you look like a hawk, look at a hawk or something, when it's about to dive at something, that's the frequency of fear. You know, because it's one drop, blow. This is the slow one is the fear frequency, but the fast one is love. Continue the lesson. Okay, so just had to show you that real fast, but yeah, we're light workers. Oh yeah, let me tell you what, as a light worker, what the definition is. I go to parties and this and that, and or go out in society, and I look beyond inside of someone, and I see a better person. So my job is to help them see that better person. I am I'm in the process of starting maybe the first or one of the first Indigo schools for children. I deal with them on a regular basis. I teach them Shaolin and all that stuff. And a lot of Indigo children, man, need this stuff. They need to see. They're so concerned about the feelings and the love of the outside. They don't see inside. So it takes one. That's why I'm called Indigo. I chose my name as Indigo Messiah, to be the one to like get the smaller Indigos and show them who they are, so they can go out and show other people who they are. Another thing that Christ taught me is to not hang around too long. You know, become a one sheep. And that one sheep is very important. The one sheep goes and gets the other 99 sheep, so they may become one and become one and then get 99, blah, 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 this and that. So we do not, for the record, for people who are checking this out, we do not look down on others. If anyone looks down on you as a Indigo and they claim to be an Indigo, it's because they're not an Indigo. I'm not going to give them a name, because that's Jack giving people a falseliness names. Though, you know, me and my wife share like names and stuff, like with you know, dark people, about dark people, but we don't bring it outside because it's Jack to do such a thing. It's because they're not Indigos, folks. So don't trip out when people like you feel that when they look down on you and stuff, man. They're not Indigos, man. They're just humans. So I hope you got something from this, and a lot of people who are like, who's Indigo Messiah and never shows his face and blah blah blah. This is him. Out. Peace.